Welcome to Series 4 of the Llama 2v2 tournament. I am Eric, aka a new player, and I am the organizer of this tournament. This is a best of 3 series, and the team that wins 2 games will win this series. We have Mysterionix, Mr. Mystery, Krepiernix, versus Comrade Victor, and Lenin. The global bans are the Russians and the Ottomans. Both teams are not allowed to play Russian or Ottomans for the entire series. The map of the first game is predetermined, which is Malaysia. For Mysterionix, Mr. Mystery plays the Incans, and Krepiernix plays the Indians. For Comrade Victor plays Dutch, and Lenin plays Mexicans. Let's get started. Spawning on the bottom right, we have Krepiernix playing as the Indians. His teammate on the left is Mystery playing as the Incas. On the opposite side, we have Lenin playing as the Mexicans. And finally, we have Victor playing Dutch. The map is Malaysia. And there's a trading post line going across the map diagonally, and we have 2 pawns on each side on the back. And then we also have some native trading posts on the side. Oh, this map has a lot of potentials to play different strategies. Like you could sneak a villager on the back and then build a dock behind the enemy base. And then also you could move your sea shipment point towards this side or on the other side, depending on where you want to sneak and attack. And then you can send some warships, some caravels, some galleons to snipe buildings, snipe villagers, snipe armies and stuff. There's some whales and fish in this map as well, so it's good for sea booming. But it's a relatively small map, so you're very close to your opponent. So this map is also good for Russian. Alright, let's check their decks. Alright, so we don't see any ships or sea booming cards, so he might be going on land. Check the other people's decks. Okay, for Inca, he's got a dock up already. He's got 2 fishing boats out already in H1, so he's going sea booming, which is quite good for Inca, as it's sea booming setup as well. He has infinite 600 wood card, so it's very good for house swimming, the Kencha house swimming, which costs wood, and also for the fishing boat sea booming as well, which also costs wood. Alright, let's check the other side. Okay. So there's a lot of potential. He might go FF and also a lot of H4 cards. He might go FI or semi-FI. We might see some revolts, as Mexico is very famous for revolting. He's got a market up, so he will be doing a hunting dog start. Check up Victor. He's doing some herding, which is nice. Well, we got an aggro fort right in the middle. Do they see it? Yes, they do see it. Let's see how they react.
Commando? Yeah.
Right, Victor is sending villagers on the side. And Lenin is also sending a cow forward. Ah, sneaky base up here. Sneaky fort base on the side. So he wants to rush Inca. But do the other team see it? No, they haven't scouted out yet. It's black. Spot is black. So they have the element of surprise to rush or snipe the TC. Mexico might go like spam pikes, as pikes are very effective, cost effective in seeking down buildings. And I guess Dutch might go skirms. Right, we see military wagons, so yeah, we might go pikes, I guess. The cow is idle. The cow needs to send to the hacienda. As cows also, like you see, 0.17 food trickle per second. So this cow is wasted. If India could steal the cow, that is good for India because it gives them an XP trickle. Let's see if Lenin is spending pikes. Yes, he is. Yes, 7 pikes already. It should be noted that usually you train units 5 per each batch, but for Mexican pikes, the insurgents, you can train 10 each batch, which is quite unique to the Mexicans. Alright, we got another hacienda coming up from him. It's from this card, which gives each hacienda 20 pop. So it's like another extra 200 wood, so it's like an 800 wood value. Oh wow, lots of cows. Very good for India, this map. Alright, they should be pushing in any second. They see the movement, so they should know there's a villager up here. Alright, 2 war huts. Sieging right already. Yeah, skirmishers need to kite the sepoys. They have the range. Alright, insurgents going in for melee. I don't think it's good to fight musks. Best musks have like 20% melee resist. They're pulling back. More pikes coming in, it got 26 pikes. But Victor only has 5 skirmishers, so that's not enough to deal with these sepoys. He needs more skirmishers. I mean, both the jungle woman and the sepoys could easily defend this rush. Because musks counter pikes. Alright, trying to get some raids here. There's like 6 villagers. Alright, meanwhile, the skirmishers are doing work on the side, trying to poke as much as possible. Sepoys defending the villagers. The villagers popped inside the warhead. Good. Maybe the warhead could be like placed near this hunt or herd this hunt towards the warhead to protect those villagers gathering from the hunts. Okay, let's see from the other side. Got some chimney runners. Good, that counters the skirmishers. As you can see, the warhead, it got like a 400 HP bonus. It's because of the card. H2 card. It's this card. Plus 20% hit points. That's why it has 400 more HP. You should like repair this now. Alright, Pike's trying to do some raiding, but it failed. They got caught by the sepoys. They tried to like got a little health out of the agriflora, but they weren't quick enough. Alright, Inca keeps on sea booming. Oh, a little bit missed micro there. Giving free XP to the other team. Yes, finally repaired it. Good. Nice. I think Inca should like place more warheads. Oh, sorry, more houses, like one here, to seal off this choke point, and maybe another one here, so it acts like a wall to protect them from these pike raids. Yep, 600 wood coming up. That's very good. You could use it for fishing boats. You could use it for making kancha houses. You could use them for making jungle women. So it's very very good card for Inca. The sepoys are getting kited, like they should pull back a bit, let the jungle woman do the job. And I don't think he needs sepoys, like they need more cav. The jungle woman could just kite the bows and the cav just go in, like I saw some jungle runners early on. At this point, the pikes I think are useless. Yeah, she should be switching into other units. These are like skirmishers. Good. I think he should like the other team should switch to Chanakos to deal with jungle bowmen, while the Dutch skirmishers deal with the sepoys. I think both teams need cav, and also the cav could do some raiding as well. Market finally up. Yeah, I really think the kancha houses should be like one here in the choke point and another here there, or even some on this side. I don't think these are the ideal positions. Alright, some raids going on here. These are like Delhi units now. Yeah, they are from the Ottoman allies, from the consulates. They also changed the unit. It used to be like 3 Hussars. They are now 3 Delhis. Kind of a stalemate right here. I think maybe the other team is aging up, I guess. Nope. I'm trying to deal with.
Hello?
Man, why is he eating the cow? He should give the cow to the Mexican player. What is he doing?
Commando?
Is he trolling?
Ja, klaar.
Oh. It's painful to watch. Also, I think this hacienda should be like placed in a more strategic position, like next to the coin mine or next to the hunts, because villagers could like pop inside if they get raided, and also there will be more line of sight coverage if it's placed here. Yeah, this hacienda, I think it could be placed here instead, so you get more line of sight in the middle. Like now it's complete darkness. It's fog of war, you don't know what's going on here. Like if they push Dutch, the line of sight from the hacienda over here could catch them. Just like what the other team is doing. It's a very nice spot here, so the Agra, it gets like so much coverage, so much line of sight here. I think the Agra 4 could be placed even like a further bit over here. So if the other team tries to mine this coin mine, the Agra 4 could like shoot the villagers. Just my opinion. Alright, what is going on here? Trying to get some raids, I guess. Alright, age up from the Indian player. Yeah, I agree, switching to Chimlu runners. Yeah. Otherwise, they couldn't deal with these skirmishers. As the skirmishers, they outrange Jungle Woman, 20 range against 16 range. So, yeah, they will lose with this combo to the skirmishers alone. Yeah, I think everyone should be aging, yeah. Mexico's still aging. Yes, finally! Cap switch. Needs to hurt the animals. To the TC is too risky over here. And I think, yes, there's raids coming on. It's gonna get raided. Yep. Pikes going in to catch the raids. They're too slow. 5.5 speed versus 6.25. It's not enough. Okay, he aged up the bishop, I guess. Yeah, it should be. Alright. Mexico sent this multiply card against infantry. So these Shanakos could like function as like a lancer unit. Right now, it's not a lancer unit because even though it says like 1.5 against infantry, it also has a 0.67 against heavy infantry, so it cancels it out. Yeah, but with this card, it has like, oh no, he cancelled it. Okay, so he's sending 2 Falcons now to push. And Victor's team is not C-booming, so while the other team is booming, and also is counter house booming as well. On this side, I think they're losing on eco. If you look at the score, I think they're losing on eco. Yes, I like this cap switch. Alright, the other team is pushing. With siege elephants. Oh, these siege elephants will counter those falconets easily. Now pushing in, tanking damage. But I think this is like suicide. Siege always getting out of position, getting sniped. Nope. Okay, good micro there, pulling it back from the front line. Okay, skirmishers trying to kite these Jew runners, doing a good job. Chinako's picking off units. They should pull back. Falcon is trying to poke, get some shots over on the sepoys. Siege Ellie sniping, got one down. Could it get the other one? Nope, they got sniped by the skirmishers. Oh, both down. Right, one falconet alive. Sepoy is trying to snipe. Yes, they got it. Alright. And some villies over here getting killed. Yeah. Chanako's about out. The sepoys here, they got buffed by the unit. If you can find it. Yeah, the Lance Scepter, it buffs the unit, so that's why they have a little circle around it. Janako's doing work, getting on top. Sepoys should get in melee mode to protect the Jungle Bowman. Jungle Bowman should pull back, while the Sepoys should go front. They are not working together. Sepoys should get in melee mode, like the front line should. Nobody is protecting the Jungle Bowman. Alright, Shimu Runner's getting on top of the skirmishers. Alright, good job. Good cleanup. Good snare. The Shimu Runners should pull some and then flank from the other side. Oh, that's a GG from Victor. Alright. That's it. Oh, Victor actually sent 2 warships on the back. And I think he sniped some vision posts, I guess. I see this one is damaged, so there might be some action going on. We missed out. Alright, let's check the stats. Yeah, they both Mystery's team, they have won the eco. Even as Dutch, the other team outboomed by sea booming. And India got a lot of cows, which also helped them with getting more faster cards, which is good for booming as well if they have some booming cards. Alright, the kills are quite even, except for Lenin because he was going hard on pikes. Pikes really can't kill much. They're good for sieging buildings, but he didn't even siege a single building down. Yeah. I think if like Mexican players, if they really want to siege stuff, I think going Soldados would be better. Soldados have a high siege damage, and it also could kill units very effectively because of its high base damage. So you might think of that if you want to siege, go Soldados. Victor lost a lot of those during a raid. I think we missed that. And Lenin lost a lot of those during the fight as well. Right. Mysterionix has won game 1. The losing team, Comrade Victor, gets to pick a team ban for Mysterionix, which is Indians. So Mysterionix cannot play Indians for the remaining of the series. However, this team ban does not affect Comrade Victor, so Comrade Victor is free to play the Indians if they want to. Comrade Victor could also pick a map from the map pool for the next game, which is Mongolia. Mr. Mystery has chosen the Germans, Krepiernix has chosen the Portuguese, Victor has chosen the Aztecs, and Lenin has chosen Spanish for the next game. Let's get started. Spawning on the left side of the map, we have Lenin playing as Spanish. In the front, we have Victor playing as the Aztecs versus Mysterionix team. Krepiernix playing as Portuguese in the front, and Mystery playing with the Germans on the back. This map is Mongolia. It has a lot of cows, and you start off with a scout in your base, and you can use your scout to find as many cows as possible. So this is very favorable for civs that could benefit from livestock. But it seems like all the 4 civs, they don't have this built-in kit that favors them to get livestock. Let's see. There's also a trading post line on the top. Very good for Spanish and very good for Germany as well, as they both benefit a lot from getting faster, getting more XP, so they get faster shipments. Spanish themselves, they get shipments faster, and with a trading post built, they get even faster and more shipments. You see one shipment already. It's going 10-10. Oh no, he's building a house, okay. Yeah, this seems like a logistician deck. Because they have a lot of H1 cards. And he also has 2 Valk cards. So he might go Logistician and then do a FF, semi-FF, and send Team Falconist plus 2 Falks. So that's 4 Falks to do a timing push. And he also has a Church card. So he might do like a Parashiki Rush. So it's like you have some Halberdiers plus 2 Falks to do a timing push, which is quite deadly. Let's see the other players. Alright, so yeah, it's religious unity, and also some Zapotec allies. This is like a pike card, sort of like a pike card, and they have also the Mayan allies. This unit used to be a pike unit, now it becomes like a musketeer unit. Both are heavy infantry, so they're good at sieging and countering cav. So I guess he might do this strat. It's a very, very aggressive build, which is very good with Spanish if they're doing like a timing push. And the other team, Mystery. Pretty standard deck. Yes, this is one of the new cards from the latest patch. So you could like pick an ally from different houses. The houses are like the European natives. We'll see if he uses this card and see which native he would like to ally with. And then he also got this card. I haven't tested it yet. Yeah, the unit, like it replaces war wagons. We haven't seen much play. We'll see about that. And then for the final player, Krepiernix. Quite a boomy deck. It's got Cannoneers in H2, which is very good to defend the rush. So this is very good if to counter the Aztec double pike rush. Right, let's see what they're doing. So Lenin and Victor are aging up quite late compared to their opponents. Yes, Lenin is doing the logistician rush. It costs 900 food, but it's quite effective. Later, because he could send shipments back to back, especially if he has a TP. He's sending 300 coin. By the time he did a very good timing there, by the time it reaches H2, it becomes like 300, 400, 550, and 625 resources. So it's like a 700 resource shipment. And also it takes like, usually a regular card takes 40 seconds, it takes less than 40 seconds because of the logistician age up. So that's very good. Plus, the resources are directly sent to the stockpile. So instead of wasting villager seconds to walk towards the TC and collect the crates, it's directly stored into the stockpile. So that's very, very effective to do rushing. Okay, going up with the stables, starting with Huss. He might... Is he staying in H2? Okay, so it seems like Huss plus some bows combo. Let's see if Victor's... Yes, Victor... Yeah, he did. He did send religious unity. Sending pikes. Okay, so they have all the units. They have Cav, Hand Cav, they have Skirmisher type unit, and also some pikes. 6 minutes 30, they're pushing in. They see a villager. Alright, quite defensive building placement for Portuguese. He has his 2 TCs placed back to back. I think it's because they checked the card deck. They know the other team's doing a rush. So they have 2 firepower very close to each other. If the villagers hide inside, they have benefit the most. They have 90 attack from each TC. They could snipe like 1 unit with the 2 TC firepower. Very good building placement. The houses are like a wall. I think like, I don't know, these berry bushes, like this one, you could like leave it. I think you could like wall up a bit here and like protect these berry bushes. But I think it's fine. Yeah. The market could go like in this place to provide more coverage for the TC. Alright, Huss going in for some raids. Yep, the Cannoneers card will counter all the heavy infantry. Also, I think it could like kite the bows. Bows have 16 range, Cannoneers have 18. They're basically an Abus. Alright, must need to get in melee mode. Yep, good, doing good. Sniped one. Alright, these are now like musks. They have 12 range, 1.5 attack speed, so it's like 20 damage per 3 seconds. Yeah, the musketeers needs to go back. They're suiciding. Right, Mystery is building up a stable in the racks, training some crossbows to defend this rush. The settlers are, if they get spotted, I think, no, they don't see it, okay? I think the Husks should get on these villagers. This is an easy cache, because it will take them a long distance to get to a safe spot. Yeah. If the Husk could snare them and then let the bows finish the job, but they didn't. Right, a lot of bows from Mystery here. And the Husk needs to get on the bows. Only 2 Husks. Now the crossbows are not protected here, so if you could sneak some Husks, go around and flank, that would be very good because the musketeers are on this side. So pulling back. All right, let's see what they're doing on the other team. Okay, Aztec is sending 600 coin. He's not shipping these pike units, so he might be trying to macro in for an age up, I guess. Alright, doing some treasure hunting. I think during this time, Lenin, he should like do some raiding. He could like separate into the Huss into like 2 to 3 groups, and then go at least harass the other team. You know, when you see some dead animals here, you can send a group. Also, there are 4 dead animals, so you could sneak a batch of Huss all the way down here, and then go all the way at the back, because they don't have the line of sight. And then you could pick up a few of those over here, and then at the same time, and another batch, and then sneak from this side and try to get the vills on a coin mine. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like the Huss is idle, and I think it's wasting. It's like a waste. Yep, Victor is trying to macro for the age up. What's Lenin doing? Lenin is going for switching to Dragoons. He's age 3 already. So he might be sending Falks. He hasn't sent the church card yet, so he's not doing the Kuroshiki rush. Spending Spanish gold? Nope, he cancelled. Is this 2 Falks or Team Falks? Okay, 2 Falks. Which is alright. Yep, doing some damage to the TP. Yes, this is what you should do. You should not be idling your units. You need to keep on continuously keeping pressure or doing some damage to the other team. Yeah, you should. Yeah, Huss and Dragoons need to raid. Yeah, idle villagers. Yep, exactly. Don't idle. Dropping down a second warhead from Victor. Some doppels. Interesting. So many doppels. Alright, back to back. 2 Falk cards, so they should have like 4 Falks. And then do a timing push. And in the meantime, Port got 3 organ guns already, so let's see who has better micro. The 4 cannons or the 3 organs. Okay, Dop's doing siege damage against buildings. Very, very good. 60 siege attack per Dop. Warhead going down. Oh, got it just in time out. Very, very careful. Yep. I think it's better for him like to send a shipment point over here. Alright, good volley. Nice. The other team doesn't seem to notice this. Okay. Finally reacts. The goons need to snipe the Dops. They do a splash damage, which is very ridiculous. Okay. The organs does miss micro there. Charging in. Okay. Alright, so Comrade Victor's team defended well. The Cazadors, a lot of miss micro there, giving a lot of free kills to the cannons. Spanish gold. Victor is popped. No one on coin. But it's just 1k food, 1k wood. I think he's spamming the slingers. And then let's check the other side. Alright, go and cast and goon combo with a mix of musks. Alright, very good placement. The tower here to protect the villagers if they get raided. And a Miniman and some Dops to clean this up. These were the surviving units from the first wave of attack from Victor. Doesn't seem to notice it. That's a huge waste of... I think it's a waste. It's not gonna get the TC down. No. Right, pushing in here. Four Fox. Organs coming up. Calves coming out. Got into position. If they could snipe the cannons, then they should be safe. Some raids going on the north. I like the TC placements and also the outposts, so they take map control, also providing protection for the villagers if they get raided, they could like hide inside. I think the other team should do the same. Yep, there's a TC going up here. Yep, I think the TC could be placed a little bit forward. If the enemy has a batch of cab stuck in between, then these will get body blocked by the cav, and it's hard for them to survive. Alright, very good. Sieging down TPs if they're not in the fight, so don't keep your units idle. Keep doing some DPS damage. Okay, the Aztec is sending the Aztec mining car, so it has a plus 40% work rate for gathering coin mines. And also if he wants to make the slingers, the usual wood cost will be switched to coin, so it's 30 coin instead of 30 wood. And you gather coin faster than wood, so that's very good for them to spam more units. Also good for late game, because in late game wood will run out eventually, and you need to rely on estates and farms to sustain your eco. A lot of cannons, war wagons. Yeah, the goons need to body block and snipe the Ulans. I think these lancers are wasted. Cannons getting sniped by the culverins. I don't think he should, I don't know. Either he should like gather more lancers, like instead of sending 5 to 5 to suicide, he should like gather like 10 to 15 and then push in. Because it's just like giving free XP to the other team. At this point, the game crashed for, if I remember correctly, it's Krepiernix. And both teams, they had a conversation, and then I asked if they wanted to restart the game, and Mr. Mystery's team said it's fine to restart the game, but for Comrade Victor's team, they said they would like to give up the game anyway, even though they didn't crash. Their game didn't crash. They just want to give up the game. So for this game, Mysterionix team has won. Yeah, and it's quite unfortunate. You know, this game keeps on getting a lot of bugs, crashes, OOS out of sync errors, and recently it also has the USA bug, and people couldn't play the United States because of the bug. Yeah, hope this game could get fixed, no more bugs, but I don't know. Right, the kills are quite even. Around 90 kills. It's quite an even game. It should be a good game if the game didn't crash. Alright, that's it for this game. Mysterionix has won Game 2. Congratulations to Mysterionix for winning the series. They will advance in the winner's bracket. For Comrade Victor, they are moved to the losers bracket. They could still make a comeback to the grand finals if they could defeat all the teams from the losers bracket. Good luck to both teams in their next series.